We're on 20th Street at the Lauter Haus Brewing Company. You're watching Local Four Corners Business with Radauradigital. Let's see what's brewing inside.
Brendan, you're one of the owners here at Lauter Haus. Can you tell us what Lauter Haus has to offer?
Yes, we are a 7-barrel brewery. We opened in October 21st, 2019. We are offering a wide variety of beers. We kind of wanted to go back to a classic style of beers. So that's what we try to feature. We're going to try to feature a lot of German styles as well as American styles because that's what people are drinking nowadays. The IPAs are obviously the most popular beer. But we're going to try to offer, we're going to have a Munich Helles on at all times. We have a Bavarian wheat on at all times. And we're trying to push some of the other German varietals on people too. Like right now we have a Dunkelweiss. So we're just trying to push as many styles as we can on people to see what they like about beer and what they haven't had. And if they might be into another style. So that's kind of what we're working on here. We've also equipped the building with a ton of games, arcade games and pinball. So we have kind of that Generation X feel to it, people in their 30s to 40s. It's kind of like a nostalgia thing to them. And then we also have the cornhole court that we plan on doing leagues with, trying to make something for everybody to have fun.
Where did your interest in craft beers begin?
My interest in craft beer started in 2005 when I started working at Three Rivers Brewing Company as a dishwasher. I worked my way up through the kitchen and eventually ended up in the brewery. But as I was working there, I caught on to the craft beer scene by just trying one beer and then going into another and going into another. One of the biggest influencers in craft beer to me was the head brewer at the time there, Casey Gwynn. He, would explain things very well to me, and it helped out a lot in me knowing what styles were supposed to taste like, what they were supposed to be. So without him, I don't think I would have gotten as far into the industry as I have. But, kind of just being in the scene of craft beer made it grow in my head and in my heart a little bit more. Like I said earlier, we kind of want to push the old styles that a lot of people aren't doing anymore. So we have an Irish Red on. I bet if you went to 10 breweries, you wouldn't even see one Irish Red. So we're trying to bring back those older styles that were classics. And now, same thing with Hefeweizen. You might see a Hefeweizen in the summer at a lot of breweries, but we're trying to push it year round, which it's actually doing very well for us. And then the Munich Helles, you'll see lagers at every brewery, but we're going to try to push German lagers more than we are any of the other lagers. The name Lauter Haus, it is a brewing term, and it's the beginning processes of brewing. We actually went through 700 names, it seems like, to get to where we are. But Lauter Haus, once we hit it, everyone liked it, and it just grew from there. And then we're getting a lot of positive feedback from the brewing community. They think the name is pretty cool too, so it worked out pretty good for us. Plans for the future, we plan on trying to expand a little bit into small production. Nothing real big. We may get into some liquor stores with kegs or into other bars with kegs, but we don't plan on canning for a while or anything like that. We just want the company to grow as a whole in-house first and then reach out. So we are trying to be a very community-oriented brewery. What we plan on doing is a lot of fundraising for the community. We're working on one right now with 505 Cycles for the regional animal shelter. That our grand opening, we're raffling off a $4,000 bike that we built with 505 Cycles. Those tickets are $5. You can come here and get them. You can get them at 505 Cycles. So that's November 30th. We're raffling that off. It'll be a fun event. We will also have animals here to get adopted, hopefully, and then we have a couple other events that we're planning on doing to raise funds for local charities. We're not trying to reach out to the big charities. We just kind of want to stay as local as we can with most of our stuff. 90% of the business we do is local. All of our shirts are made locally. All of our popcorn that we make is actually from Nappy Farms. So we're trying to stay as local as we can with most of our products. Come enjoy a beer, have fun. That's what we built this place for, is for the community to have somewhere to go and be safe and have a couple drinks and enjoy themselves. So what we offer here is a little bit of everything in my mind for people. We have a little lounge area where you can sit and talk. We have 10 TVs. Well, we have 9 TVs and 1 projector. And we offer all the NFL ticket. We offer any sporting event. If we have the channel, we will put it on for you. Anything you really want to watch, we will try our hardest to put it on. We have lots of arcades and pinballs. We've kept them at a reasonable price, 50 cents for the pinball and 25 cents for all of the arcades. We kept them at a reasonable price so that way you can come in and have fun and not have to blow a bunch of money doing it. And then with the cornhole's free. You just got to wait your turn. Kind of the thing we've wanted people to do is if you lose, you give it to the next player or the next team that wants to play or anything like that if you can. If there's people waiting. So that's kind of what we've set ourselves up with, is just a fun place for everyone to try to have something to do while they're here.
Is there anything you want the audience to know about maybe food or special events that you guys will be hosting?
Yeah, so what we're trying to do is promote other local companies. We didn't really want to be involved in food. So what we went along and did is got a hold of some food trucks, local food trucks, and asked them if they would like to park here. And it seemed to work out pretty well so far. We've got Silver Star Barbecue. They're here Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 8 p.m. We have Red Mountain Range. He's here from Thursday to Monday, 12 to 8. And then we have Primal Swine. He's not quite here yet. He's working on his food truck still, but he should be here by the end of November. That's his plan right now. And they've been well received through the community. We're finally giving those food trucks a place to come park and have, somewhere that they can feed people every day versus them trying to find a spot and people having to try to find them. They're really working well with us, and we can't be happier to have them. Come on down to Lauter Haus Brewing Company. These are our hours. We have 11 to 11 every day. Last calls at 10:30. We have happy hour from 4 to 6. Retired or not, if you can prove that you worked for first responders, then we will give you $1 off every second Monday of the month. That includes military, EMS, police officers, firefighters, and every last Monday of the month is our Teacher Appreciation Day, where every teacher, if you can show your school ID, we will give you $1 off of your beers. Just so, I think those are some of the people that are underappreciated in the community, and they need, to come out and unwind sometimes. So we do that for you guys every other Monday. So thank you guys, and come see us.
So thank you for joining us here on Local Four Corners Business. Until next time.
Come down to Lauter House and enjoy a beer.
Cheers.